Hey guys, this is Caleb Simpson here from ZeldaDungeon.net. You are watching the video walkthrough for The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This is the fourth chapter of the walkthrough, Goron's Ruby, which runs roughly 49 minutes and is going to be split up into 6 videos. They're all going to be ranging from 3 minutes to 11 minutes. So this is the first video out of 6, and we are going to be heading up to Goron City. This particular video runs a little over 10 minutes, and so here we are at the gate inside Kakariko. We just finished going to see the princess, and we got a bunch of goodies in the last chapter. So what we want to do is head up to the guard, and you want to equip the Zelda's letter onto one of your C buttons, and then whip it out on him, and then he will laugh at you, and then he'll finally let you through, and so he'll open up the gate. So after this, he will mention that you should equip a shield. You need to go buy one, and you'll notice that I already have it on. I already have the next shield, and I got that in the last chapter. And so at this point, after you've talked to him, you can go back to the Hyrule Town Market, and you can buy it if you don't have it yet. It's normally 80 rupees, but now that you've talked to him, it'll be 60 rupees, so you get a little bit of money off on that. But there's a free one inside the graveyard, which is the one I got in the last chapter. So if you don't have one yet, I suggest you go to the graveyard, go to near the front of the graveyard, and then there's one of those graves with some little plants right in front of it. You pull that one back, and there's a free Hylian shield in there. So anyways, after that, he'll also mention that you should go to the Hyrule Town Market, and you should go to the Happy Mask shop, which is now open now that you've talked to him. And there's a mask in there that his son wants. It's the Keaton mask, the first one you can get. So he's asked you to go get it and then go bring it back to him. And that's part of a side quest that we'll do later. And we're not going to actually do that yet. So we'll get to that at a later point. So after that, he's done talking, finally. So you can head past him and go up the mountain. So around the corner, you'll see a nice overview of the mountain. Dun dun dun, billowing clouds of doom. So anyways, as soon as you round the corner, you're going to see another new enemy here. This is a red Tektite, and they're kind of like, people like to say they're just like spiders, but they're actually more like crabs if you look closely. They have like little spiky things on their legs and stuff. They have one single eye and stuff, but they're pretty easy to defeat. You just gotta slash them with your sword. There, I pressed the wrong button. But you can slash them with your sword, and you can stun them with Deku Nuts. It makes them a lot easier. The main thing that's awkward about them is that they jump over you. You have a tendency to miss your sword entirely, so you're best off using either stabbing attacks really quickly, or by using vertical slashes, like Z-targeting, holding still, and then pressing B to slash them. If all else fails, just quickly equip your shield, or use your shield on them, and then they won't hurt you. So you'll see there that they're kind of tricky. Then run forward, and you'll see another. This is another new thing here. This is one of the regular races of Hyrule that you have yet to meet yet. These are the Gorons, and they are rock people. They're made of stone, and they eat rocks. And so this one is outside the entrance to their favorite dining area, basically. And he laments that there's a giant boulder that is blocking the way. Kind of makes you wonder why they don't just eat it. But anyways, so he explains that a Gerudo came and blocked it. So obviously that is Ganondorf. So he goes on to explain that there are more Gorons in Goron City just ahead, so you should head up there. That sounds like a great idea, so we're going to do just that. Head around the corner. There's another Goron right around here, but he doesn't really say anything much worth, so we're just going to ignore him. Head around the corner here, and you'll see there's that flag right there. You want to head to the right of the flag. Just make sure you don't jump off the mountain. And there's a sign here that says, "This way to Goron City." So then here there's a rolling Goron. You don't want to touch him because he will hurt you. Don't panic. Just stay on the left side and you won't get hurt. If you try and make it to the right side, you probably won't make it, and then he'll hit you. So just stay on the left and then keep going forward, and you'll come to the entrance of Goron City. One other thing I should mention quickly, this whole city is in tiers, and the next tier down has a giant rolling Goron in it, so let's see, maybe you can hear it right here, but he's rolling around. If you touch him, then he will knock you off, just like the one up the mountain a little bit ago. So anyways, you want to jump down to the lowest level, and you can talk to this Goron here. He just lets you know that the leader of the Gorons is inside the chamber right behind here, so you want to stand on this carpet right here, and he's waiting for a messenger from the royal family. If you talk to that Goron, he'll tell you that. So you want to play Zelda's Lullaby, which Impa told you that you can play it for the different races of Hyrule, and then they will know that you are from the royal family. So with that, then the door opens, and you can head back there, and you can talk to Darunia. And he is a little annoyed that you managed to get past his defenses. He opened the door to let you in, but you're just a little kid, so in any case, he is offended because everything's going wrong. Ganondorf showed up and tried to take the spiritual stone of fire from him, and so he threatened him and blocked off their source of food. So now they're all starving to death. So suffice to say, he's not in a very good mood. So what you need to do is kind of odd. They don't really give you very many clues on this, but you need to play Saria's song. And we got this in the last chapter, and if you didn't do that yet, then I'll show you in just a moment where you can get that. So here we go. We play Saria's song, and then he just burst into dance. Yay! Alright, so once he's done doing his jig, then he will explain that his depression is gone. So, good for you, you did a good job. And he will introduce himself as Darunia, the leader of the Gorons. And so, he'll then give you permission to ask what you are here for. And he'll be surprised, because you're after the spiritual stone, which is the same thing that Ganondorf wanted. He explains that it was passed down from his grandfather and so on and so forth, but he's not going to give it to you just like that. You have to do something for him first. So he says, why don't you just get rid of that boulder in front of the Dodongo's Cavern and go kill all the monsters inside. So, kind of figures that we'd have to do the next dungeon to get the next ruby anyways, or the next spiritual stone, so guess we're going to have to do that. So, in order to get in, you're going to need a little item, so he's going to give you something that'll let you get inside. So this is the Goron's bracelet, and it lets you pick up bomb flowers and other heavy things that you wouldn't normally be able to pick up. So, pretty useful, and so we're going to use it here in just a moment. So, what you want to do is light a Deku stick on the torch in here, and you want to head outside and light it on these torches. So, your Deku stick will, your limit on how long it'll burn before your stick burns out, it will reset every time that you light it on one of these torches. So, Link spins around very oddly. I don't know why he would do that, but anyways, now the giant urn in the middle is spinning. So, as you'll see there, I let it burn too long. I didn't realize that the movie counted as a part of my time limit. So I jump back down and go light it again. So there's more torches up here we're going to light. And so what we're doing is, in case you didn't get Saria's song a little bit ago, you can take this shortcut here to the Lost Woods. And then you can get to the Sacred Forest Meadow and talk to Saria to get the song. So, you want to make a shortcut, you can either light a Deku stick and then touch it to one of those bomb flowers on the walls, or you can pick up one of the bomb flowers on the ground and then set it back down again and it'll blow it up, all those boulders. Next up, we're going to toss a bomb flower into that urn in the middle, and you see how it's got different smiley faces on it? You want to throw a bomb flower in it when it's on the smiley face. So, you want to stand over here, and you'll see, watch the urn right there. As soon as it goes right around the corner and you can barely see it anymore, you want to head over here. So now it's on the short end, right towards you, and you see the smiley face was facing towards me when I tossed the bomb flower in there. So that means it's going to spin around and it's going to land on the smiley face, which will make a heart piece pop out. So don't feel too bad if this takes you several tries. Generally it takes me a good 5 at least to get it right. Or you may want to wait until you get bombs as opposed to bomb flowers, because then you can time it a little better and you don't have to go running around. Yeah, if it lands on just the mellow face, then you'll get just 3 rupees, and if it lands on the frowning face, sometimes it'll spit out bombs instead that will try and blow you up. So anyways, now you want to head to the top of Goron City and just get out of this area, just the same way that we came in. Alright, so as soon as you exit the city, you want to head to the right, and there's a Goron here on this ledge, and he will tell you about bomb flowers and Dodongo's Cavern if you wish to talk to him. It's kind of pointless, only talk to him if you really want to, but anyways, I'm looking over the edge, and you can see there's the boulder right there. So you want to pick up this bomb flower and throw it over this little ledge where the fence is smaller. So the bomb flower will fall down and it'll blow up the boulder. And so it's kind of stupid. Why didn't that Goron that's right here? Like, all could have just thrown that stupid flower over and gotten into their feasting area. But anyways, so here's a good place to jump down to save time. So now that I pointed that out, I want to head over here and I want to show you a little trick. There is a heart piece up here that we're not supposed to get yet. But you can toss this bomb flower out of the way, look at an angle, turn around and backflip onto it, and you'll land on this upper platform. So now you can get this heart piece early. I'm not going to do it for the sake of the walkthrough, but you can get it if you like. So with that, head into the cavern and join me for the next video.